Hello everyone, my name is Krautmouse and welcome to a very long and arduous game of bootleg free-for-all where I'm trying to go for a MOAB, as per usual. But today I've got something a little bit different planned for you, something exciting and ravenous. I fucking failed miserably. I'll get you guys through the commentary just talking about general nonsense along the way. But I think I did a really good game this game, and that was an appalling sentence. But I'm gonna carry on, and I'm gonna let it go. I think the gameplay was really good. I stuck well, and also I'm addedly going for the bonus of I'm trying to get as many of these items, whatever they are, like bouncing betties, shooting them all for Sitrep Pro because I need that. But yeah, it's an alright game. I think this is one of those games where I feel like I've done everything right, but the bullshit that Call of Duty throws at you just overpowered me at one point, and then, you know, I just died. So unfortunately that's the way of the game. And I didn't hit my sort of goals, which is a fucking nightmare. And for me, that is the worst possible crime I can commit, not achieving what I set out to do. I have a very sort of phobia against failure and defeat. I really don't like it, and I can be humble in defeat. I'm not one of those people that sort of, as seen as would put, you guys, why you fucking doing blah, 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 blah. Hits the comments hard after you die, and sort of you know what I mean. It's like one of those things. But no, I can be quite respectful in defeat, but I still hate it because, you know, it's just the sense of failure. It's like, I don't know if there is a word for failure phobia. Failure phobia. Yeah, that's what I have because I don't like it. But unfortunately, it's an inevitable part of life that we have to sort of go through, and it is ridiculous to not like failure. But I don't know, to not like failure is actually quite logical if you put it in the sense, because obviously we strive to succeed, and usually we sort of brush off failure. But, you know, just to admit that you don't like failure is obviously the normal reaction, actually, thinking about it. Sorry, I'm having revelations and contradicting myself mid-sentence because I don't really put much forethought into videos like this. I sort of spout my mind as it comes to me. And, yeah, I end up inane ramblings like this. So, you know, I don't really put a lot of forethought into this sort of thing, but I like to sort of spout my brain as it sort of comes to me. So, yeah, let's carry on this conversation. I'm liking it. So, the fear of failure. And, by the way, this is kind of foreshadowing this moment here. Notice how I quite adequately survive a bombing run there. Just, FYI. You're going to see some cool moments coming up, and especially this nice little moment down in this little gap over here. A nice little free piece, and, I'll run back down here in a second, and I'm gonna spoil the fucking what happens in a minute because it's fucking awesome, and I think I play really well here. Basically, a guy comes up to me, I take him out with the FMGs. Guy comes up behind him, I take him out. Here we go. That guy. Second guy. Third guy is round the corner. Do I run there? No. I throw a flash and I flank from the side. Nice little free piece. Nice little strategic little play there, and I think I did really good, and that's one of the moments that I like to show off in my sort of gameplay videos because, you know, when we hear sort of plays of the week, sometimes, do you ever watch these, top 10 plays of the week videos or whatever, and always see how, the top 10 plays almost seem just to be pure luck or whatever, and it doesn't seem to have much. I think that was a damn good play. That's the sort of play I'm interested in, strategic. I'd like a guy to walk me through exactly what he was thinking or whatever at the time, and go through it, in detail and have it work out. The strategy behind it is more important to me than the pure luck of some idiot who manages to pull out a quad just because he was at the right place, right time. I mean, that's not a play of the week to me. That's, like I say, right place, right time, getting lucky. You know, there's not much strategy to it or anything like that. But, once again, I'm off topic, and I can't think what I was just trying to talk about. I was trying to talk about failure, and it's so fucking ironic how I'm drifting all over the place. I can't talk about it because I'm a fucking madman. A madman. But, okay, I am going to stick to the topic. I do not like failure because I don't like the sense of losing. However, I do appreciate that losing is an inevitable part of life, and we also learn a lot in our mistakes and our failings. So it does actually lead on to a lot of good things, as in learning and all that sort of nonsense. Like we all know that damn guy who everything just seems to go right for him, and he walks on daisies or whatever, and he or she, I should say, and they always seem to get the right things, always happen at the right time and all that sort of jazz. And it's just, it's a nightmare, isn't it? Because it's like, why doesn't that sort of thing happen to me? And you know, it's just, sorry, I thought this was the moment where I fail in a second, but I think it's coming up. I think it's coming up now. Yeah, I hide from this stealth bomber, and somehow it gets me. I was 4 kills off a MOAB just then, and you know, it's just the failure strikes. And obviously you can see like the way I just ended up there. Like I took a moment because I was so stressed out. Literally like 4 kills off a MOAB on this map as well, which for some reason for me never seems to go well. But it just turns into one of these matches now, and you're going to see me fail like a miserable bastard. It's like the first death always seems to breed others, so it's just a nightmare. But you know what I mean. Fuck, I have distracted myself from failure once again, and you know what? I'm going to resign to my fucking failings and not talk about it, because I do not seem to be able to. So, I'm just going to talk about random bollocks. Like, what can I talk about for the last fucking 5 minutes other than my piss poor fucking gameplay? It's just one of those things where I just sort of like, you know, the game went bad, so it's like I didn't really know how to sort of follow up on it like very well. So I was just like blah, running all over the place and just trying to kill people to the best of my ability. And yeah, it's like we all have games like this, don't we? And how do you guys cope with them? Let's turn this into a question. When you reach a game and you fucking despise it and you just like, oh my god, do you rage quit out? Do you try to see it through to the end? Do you try and make something of it? How do you guys cope with that? And be specific in your responses, because I think that sort of thing really reveals a lot about a person, and you can really sort of deduce a lot from it, which is what I really like doing at the moment. I spend a lot of times in like cafes and stuff, chatting to people and sort of getting to meet new people and deducing things about them. Like I was in the cafe the other day, and I was looking at this girl who was on her iBook thing, and she was charging it into the wall, and I noticed that she was also charging her iPhone, and from the way she was dressed, quite sort of smart, posh, but obviously knee deep in depth in this sort of writing that she was doing on her book. I was able to tell that obviously she was a student, because obviously she was trying to get some free electricity from Starbucks and chill out. And I really love these sort of deductions and sort of things like that. But it is the end of video, and this has been a nightmare video, I know, but thank you guys for watching and hopefully enjoying. And like I said, please do leave your comments. How do you guys deal with failure? Like, how do you guys deal with it, and what do you think that means to you? And how does it show off your character? That is all from me, and I very wish you the best of days. Speak to you in the future. Bye bye.